Are you looking for a diabetes diet that's easy and fun, simple to make, but tastes really good and looks really beautiful? Well, you've come to the right place. Let me share a wonderful eating plan with you. I'm Dr. Bessie Jo Tillman. Most folks call me Dr. Jo. As a physician, over the years, I've seen thousands of people with various degenerative diseases like diabetes. Now, 1 out of 3 of us are getting heart disease, 1 out of 2 cancer, and 1 out of 4 or 5 diabetes. So many of us are affected, and I thought, you know, I'm tired of treating symptoms. I want to get to the cause of these diseases. Well, I did a lot of research, took a lot of courses, and it turns out there's several common causes to all degenerative diseases, including diabetes. You know what they really boil down to, the causes? Nutrition, whether it's good or poor, and toxicity. We accumulated a lot of toxins in our bodies over the years just from common environmental exposures. Well, now, proper nutrition is the foundation for healing those cells and getting them the nutrients they need. But nutrition can be really confusing sometimes, can't it? Somebody says eat low fat, high carbs, and somebody else eat high protein, high fat, which means low carbs, and it's like, how are you supposed to eat? And that's really the way I felt too when I first started getting into nutrition. But then I got an invitation to the Price Pottenger Nutrition Foundation and attended a weekend-long seminar, and I found out the truth about food. I brought that information back to my family and my practice, and people just did so well. And they loved eating that way, including me. I had to change my ways. Basically, the Price Pottenger Nutrition Foundation houses the research of nutrition pioneers like Dr. Price and Dr. Pottenger. And in their research, they found the food that serves the body well, and they found which food doesn't serve the body well. So, we've combined the food that serves the body well into beautiful meals. And we started teaching it to patients. First, we had these wellness groups where we got together once a week and fixed a meal and ate it together and had some educational material presented with it. And that was fun, but that sure took a lot of time, and we couldn't do that with everybody. So then my nurse started doing food preparation demonstrations in the office, and that worked really great too, but people still didn't have much written information to take home with them. And so they were still having a little trouble implementing this wonderful eating plan. Well, after we had accumulated recipes and all kinds of little tricks that made things easier, I finally wrote a cookbook. And patients just found it so much easier to set up their refrigerators, to set up their kitchens, and to prepare these beautiful, healthy meals quickly. And it just became a habit for them. This cookbook is called Dr. Jo's Natural Healing Cookbook, and it's really simple. The first 48 pages are really telling you how to get the eating plan started. A lot of charts. It's real fast to read through. This particular chart shows you the Class A foods, the one that serve the body the best, the Class B foods, which may be a little harder to digest and assimilate, the Class C, which may not work for some of us that aren't so healthy, and then the Class D and E foods and substances are things that aren't really good for anybody, and everybody should avoid them. So, it's a very simple plan that you can implement right in your own kitchen. The second part of the book is more information if you need some more help with weight loss. Actually, most people found just implementing the eating plan in the first part of the book helped their weight to stabilize. It's like you're not really on a diet. You're just developing an eating plan that works really well for your body. And when you have an eating plan that works great for your body, your weight stabilizes. Terrific, huh? And then The last part of the cookbook has lots of wonderful kitchen-tested recipes, many of which I adapted in my own kitchen or my mom adapted. Some are named after my children because that was some of their favorite food. Now, you know, you could implement this eating plan just by only eating by the recipes in the 3rd section of the book. So, if you're interested in knowing more about this eating plan, we welcome you to come to naturalhealingcookbook.com. And if you tune in for some more of these videos, we'll be doing some food and meal preparation demos for you. It's been great meeting you. I'd like to visit you again sometime soon over one of these dining table chats. So long.